Hey, what's up you guys? After Show Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 4, Episode 22. This is the Season 4 finale, so I hope you guys are excited, because I'm a bit excited. Yeah, there's only one more season of the show, so we're going to be doing that. So after this reaction, next week there will be no Person of Interest, and then there will be... we'll start Season 5 the week after that. Let's get into the episode.
What is it?
9 zeros. It's the machine's distress code. I programmed it in to warn me of an imminent system shutdown.
Shutdown? You mean...
The machine is dying, Miss Groves. 314.
Hi. That's the code for the case. She needs our help.
How can we help the machine if we don't know where it is?
She needs us to pick up a few more things.
Right! This case, I forgot about it.
We'll find her on the way.
Mr. Reese isn't answering his phone. A mission this critical. Shouldn't we try to find him?
Stay here and wait for the phone to ring, Harold? Fine. But right now, we have another calling.
Time to make a deal.
The Elias era is over. New World Order. I want the same arrangement he had. Your friend Harold is going to be my inside man. I want the keys to the city.
There are no keys. No arrangements.
You think I'm stupid?
No. You're just smart enough to get yourself killed.
Go get Detective Fusco. Put a bullet in his head.
Here, I thought you couldn't look any worse.
You should see the other guy's knuckles.
Why are you helping all of them?
Those came out hot.
Let's go, champ.
I don't understand this woman.
Zachary, how goes the hunt?
Nearly a quarter of the nation's power supply has been compromised. Soon the machine will lose access to it entirely. We've all but treed the fox, Mr. Greer.
Then burn down the tree.
I have reason to believe an attack is going to take place in the next 24 hours. It's called The Correction. May 6th. What have you heard?
All quiet, except the address in Columbia Heights. The one in the memo?
What memo?
Operational quarantine. Do not disturb nobody in or out.
Columbia Heights? Who wrote this memo?
Ma'am, you did.
Detective's gone. Somebody sprung him.
And look who came back.
Why would I help some cop?
Because that's your game. You play both sides of the fence. Just like you did with us. And the cartel. Didn't think I'd ever really trust you, did you?
I don't understand her. I don't like her.
I came to get answers. The only thing we're leaving is bodies. Lock down all the exits, find Detective Fusco, and shoot him on sight.
Leading edge of night vision system, Ultra HD, built-in infrared illuminator, and piezoelectric battery that charges itself whenever it's moved. Never run out of juice. Go ahead. Turn out the lights.
Sold. We'll take him. Got what we came for. Come on, Harry.
Oh dear. Why aren't we moving?
New York's bravest down there must have disabled the emergency override.
Maybe you should have taken the guns too.
There's no time. No more standing on the sidelines. You want us to save your skin? Get in the game. Thank you. Get ready, Harry. Something tells me this won't be our last wild ride today.
Cameras are resisting loops, so I've had to disable them entirely.
I'm sure that's such a good idea, Harry. If the machine can't see us, she can't help us. I found the code. I just need to download it. That was way too easy. Which means...
Just relax, guys. I'm sure there's a good reason why Shannon here, or whatever
That's my name!
really is, broke into a secure area and tried to access my compression algorithm.
I know this sounds insane, but I'm trying to save the world, and your compression algorithm plays a small but crucial part of doing that.
I can't think why I should trust you.
Then don't. Trust him.
Hello, Caleb.
Mr. Swift. What's going on here?
Let me just take a moment to say how proud I am of everything you've done with your life since I knew you as a student. And I truly wish there were time here for a more appropriate and meaningful reunion. But right now, I have to try to explain as best I can why we need your algorithm.
Hold on. Anything you need, you can have. No explanation necessary. You saved my life.
Thank you.
Boys, there's no time. Oh, and Caleb, we also borrowed a few of the prototype 128 gig multi-state RAM chips from Project X.
You knew about Project X?
Really needed it. Thanks again.
Well, for all the people you could have helped, good thing you helped him.
Look what we have here. Phone hooked up to my mesh network. Detective Riley and company commandeered it for themselves. Clearly, you owe me a big favor.
I got a soldier down south exit. No radio response.
Well, that's quite a dilemma. You stay and be caught or leave empty-handed.
Unlock it. Get Harold down here, or both their lives are on you.
He doesn't care. Harold is more important to him than any of them.
Perhaps if we knew the machine's location, we could determine how much time we have to save it.
Clearly the machine is experiencing some kind of malfunction brought on by these power surges.
So far, all we've gathered to save it is one algorithm, a few RAM chips, and a pair of night vision goggles. Hardly a recipe for success.
Recipe? I'm not baking a cake here, Harold. Trust the process.
Mr. Reese, what a relief to finally hear
Mr.
from you.
Reese, of course. I figured.
I don't know why he would have done that, to be honest.
Nice to meet you, Harold. Can't wait to start working together.
Where is John?
Don't worry about John. As long as you cooperate, he gets to keep on breathing. We'll send you a new location. Be there in 15. Alone.
The machine will have to wait. I have to go help John.
The machine is the priority here.
No, people are the priority here, Ms. Groves. The machine's only reason for existing is to save them. I'm not going to sacrifice John to help rescue an AI that on its best days is cryptic and withholding and on its worst borderline homicidal.
She's not perfect, Harold, but she's the only chance we've got.
We let Samine slip away, so now we're supposed to let John go too?
I don't want to sacrifice Samine either. But if the machine dies, the world we wake up in tomorrow is one none of us wants to see. She needs John alive as much as we do. She won't let him down. Come on. Come on, jump in the car.
Are you out of your mind?
Since when is that relevant? Get in, Harry.
Looks like we found our Harold. Which means you are no longer needed. Put him down. Let's get the hell out of here.
You just said that you wouldn't do that.
This comes with us. What the hell is that?
Old fax machine.
What does it say?
Sharp right leg, left knee, ACL, tactical blade, glass jaw.
I guess the machine isn't letting him down.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
10 o'clock.
Shoot it!
O'clock. 1 o'clock.
Drop the gun! Get down! The ground! All clear. We got him, Detective.
Detective Fusco, you're under arrest, jackass.
Propane tank. Why is the lid cut off?
Build a bomb.
There's at least a half a dozen more.
Enough to blow an entire floor of a federal building.
And whoever made it is already on the move.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you get put away.
Wouldn't count those chickens just yet.
I'm gonna go on for the ride. Make sure the feds don't screw this one up. I want to jump in the van.
I'll take a rain check. Need to help Finch. Did a nice job, Michael.
I fail to see how over a dozen bags of ice plays into our larger mission.
It's Cinco de Mayo. She asked us to pick up some salt and limes. I'd say you have your answer.
Which brings me to my next concern. You've been in God mode since this morning. Isn't such constant contact with the machine likely to attract Samaritan's attention?
You're right, Harry, you're right. Start the car.
Hey, $5 short on the ice. Whoa, we're cool, we're cool.
Appreciate your understanding.
Get in!
I love that they call it God mode as well.
Across the U.S., experts expect power surges and outages up the East Coast and into the greater New York area.
We've been replacing these things for how many months now? You've never been tempted to see what's inside.
It's a line conditioning box. It's all you need to know. Now put it back.
But why are we allowed to see what's inside? I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Last guy who had your job, he opened up one of those boxes. Next day he was gone. That's all I know.
You're the boss.
Senator, your phone? Soundproofed.
Job finally getting to you?
Not the job, Samaritan. We need to pull the feeds. Blind the damn thing now.
Why would we blind the single greatest watchdog America has ever had?
Greer used us. He's making a power play, and Samaritan is his weapon. There's gonna be a bomb that detonates here in D.C. tomorrow.
Why would Greer allow an attack, much less plan one? It'd make Samaritan look inept.
You know how the wheels spin in this city. A few pawns get fired. The person who's really responsible just gets a bigger checkbook. After the vigilance attack, we handed the feeds to Greer for Samaritan. After this attack, we'll be under their thumb completely, all of us. Even you.
What's the alternative?
Go back to the old machine.
Ingram's machine? The black box so slippery it moved itself to God knows where?
You never lied, never slaughtered.
This meeting is over. And if you're lucky, I won't tell anyone about the insane rant I just heard. My phone. Take my advice. Get a firm grip.
Did she give him the right phone? Oh, doesn't matter.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
She just gave me our final destination. She's in Brooklyn. We're running out of time, Harry.
We can only go just so fast, Miss Groves.
This thing has 8 cylinders.
But I sincerely doubt it can fly. We'll never make it under an hour, not in this traffic.
All we need is a little help.
I mean, you're in a police car. Can you not just go wee, wee, wee?
I stand corrected.
Hang on, we're coming.
Heard you guys could use some help.
John, I'm so relieved to see you.
See, the machine's taking care of all of us. Now we have to return the favor.
Harold? Harold admin? That would be me.
Sweet. But I was gonna have to take these back to the truck. 15 laptops, huh? Started?
Trying to avoid a shutdown, actually. Let's get the ice in before it melts.
Get inside, Harold.
Samaritan.
What's the holdup, Harold? Surprisingly high-tech security. 2, 4.
3, 4, 3, 1.
7, 1. You got it.
Who's he?
An electrical substation hidden in the heart of residential Brooklyn.
You seem pretty relaxed, considering the circumstances.
The way I see it, my case hangs on the credibility of a one-time dirty cop and a detective with ties to an organized crime boss.
Won't help you with the feds. They'll hit you with RICO.
Perhaps, but the Brotherhood runs lockup now. I've got protection. You, on the other hand.
You plan to make my stay inhospitable?
Something like that. Be seeing you in Rikers.
Well, I have to admit, I admire you certainly, Dominic, but I still have a few friends. Unfortunately for you, I am not going to Rikers.
How did you get this organized?
Get down, Finch. I've got a dozen bogies. I'm guessing more are on the way. I can't hold off an entire army. Laptops and ice aren't gonna help. We need to find the machine.
That may prove impossible.
This is one of any number of city substations
Devoted to the distribution of electricity across the southern half of New York. The machine can't be here.
because there's simply not enough room.
The machine's not here, then why are we?
That's what we have to find out.
It's like a computer I made as a teenager. What is it for?
No idea. Just following orders as fast as I can. That cable. First transformer. Hurry.
Thornhill. John, look out your window. On the power lines, do you see any boxes?
I see one. It's marked with a T. Why?
I believe I was mistaken. The machine is here. It's here because it's everywhere.
What do you mean, Harry?
2 years ago, when the machine moved itself, it didn't go to a data farm. It went into the wires. It uploaded itself directly into the nation's electrical grid.
But Finch, if the machine is everywhere. Then how the hell do we save it?
Good question. And I think I have the answer.
I know about the correction. Ammonium nitrate. Easy enough to acquire that you could frame anyone for it. But the piece you're gonna tell me is the target, right now.
Or you're going to shoot me.
You should be so lucky. If you refuse, 2 men are gonna walk through that door. One will put a black bag over your head, and the other will zip tie your wrists. You'll be thrown into a hole so dark and deep that even your precious Samaritan can't see inside. And the last thing you'll hear is my voice saying, "This is where you belong."
At the Supreme Court searching for the device now, ma'am.
Check every room, Grace. No stone left unturned. My men will find your bomb. You know me. You're not making it out of here alive, but you could save yourself some complications if you tell me who put you up to this, what they offered you.
Don't you recognize an idealist when you meet one?
An idealist who wants to make the world a better place by murdering a few hundred people?
Come now. The world has only ever been made a better place by violence. You know that. Every leader who ever preached peace did so guarded by armed men. One thing we can agree on. Kill a few people at random, nothing changes. But kill the right people.
We're gonna have to hurry this up, Harold. We got 20 or 30 of them out there.
23 in the front, actually 10 more approaching from the back. Not to belabor the point, but we're running out of time.
So, if this works, the voltage gets stepped down, passes through the demodulator, where the machine signal is separated from the white noise, compressed with Caleb's algorithm in these laptops, and finally, into the RAM in this briefcase, powered by the piezoelectric battery. Not the whole machine, just enough to rebuild it.
If we make it out of here.
Sorry, Mr. Reese. I know I was upfront about the risks we'd be running.
Forget about it, Harold. There's no place I'd rather be.
Hey, boss. Time to get you out of here.
Yeah.
Come on.
What is it?
Breach in the back entrance. Get back. Reese, where the hell are you? We're sitting ducks here.
I know. Figured I'd get some night air.
John?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. I'll kill the lights.
Hold your positions.
What? Yeah. What about the night goggles?
Here we go.
Ma'am?
Yes.
You're not gonna believe this. I've been through every room, every floor. There's nothing. No explosives of any kind.
I don't believe it. Where is it?
Yeah, he's talking out of his ass.
Do you really think Samaritan would use such crude tactics? You don't take over the world with gaudy displays of violence. Real control is surgical, invisible. It interferes only when necessary. No one will question Samaritan because no one will ever know when it is acted.
All right, let's end this. Put down the weapon.
I'll just shoot him, Fusco.
Samaritans watched this world for a year. It settled on a list of corrections. Corrections that were long overdue.
Put it down, Dominic, now.
This doesn't involve you, detective.
That's where you're wrong. Get down, detective!
Most of humanity is docile, pliant. It's only ever a few hundred people that create all of the problems. Samaritan has identified them. The disruptors, the outliers who have problems with authority. And then there's the disloyal, the grit
Oh.
in the gears. Thank you for leading us directly to them. We couldn't have done it without you. Control.
I'm gonna keep trying to hold him off, Harold. How much longer?
I don't have any idea.
Cover your eyes!
Oh.
We haven't failed yet.
You had an impossible challenge, one I never programmed you for.
That's not true.
No.
Oh crap.
Rude, I don't think the machine can help us anymore.
She's dying. Going offline.
You are my creation. I can't let you die.
Power surging across the city. It's coming for the machine! Harold, no!
Men have gazed at the stars for millennia and wondered whether there was a deity up there silently directing their fates. Today, for the first time, they'll be right, and the world will be an undeniably better place. Pity you won't be there to see it.
But the attack.
This was a test of loyalty, for which, I'm sorry to say, you failed. Martin's view, there is no room for outliers, which means there is no room for you. But don't worry, you'll be taken to a place where you belong. Is it finished?
Oh, that hurt.
Did it work, Harold? Is she in there?
Yes, I think so.
We have to move, Harold. We're on our own now.
John?
Oh. You're alive.
Got a few more years on my pension, Harold. What's our status?
Got 1.5 clips, a Metro card, and God's either dead or running on AA.
You always did like a challenge, Mr. Reese.
Let's move.
Alright. So, Elias is dead. Dominic is dead. The Samaritan just wanted to kill all the bad guys. Okay. And the machine is now inside of a briefcase. There was no Shaw in this episode. I'm very disappointed. I was expecting her to be here. And she wasn't. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.